lower bracket final time, everybody. T1 versus Alliance. Not sure if this was on many people's prediction lists, especially with as stacked of a tournament as it was. There was Liquid, there was Secret, there was Enigma, there was OG. But first place European DPC, first place Western European DPC. Alliance once again proving dominance in the online circuit. Same thing with Eastern Europe as well, with VP. And, well, I guess all of our first place DPC teams are here, because T1 got first place in Southeast Asia as well. If you're only now tuning in and you're like, well, what is this T1 team all about? I only got to catch them yesterday because of the weekend. Well, let me take you through their upper bracket journey all the way to this point.
He's getting somewhat low because it does a lot of damage to him at this stage. You can see that Razor just rips right through all the buildings right now. And T1 looking very strong despite being down in this game. They came back with a vengeance halfway through.
Like, the amount of ridiculously high skill things that happened in that game.
No meta right now. Gonna jump in though. They're gonna try to burst out puck. That's a dive back onto Quinn. Oh no. Quincy crew crumbling here, but Lezo with a pretty big initiation. I don't know if they can fight without their position to puck. You can see all this damage and all this control just going to work. And this looks like the potential beginning and the end of game one.
Previously, we saw Arteezy do this.
Oh, big Ravage. He has a refresher. Double Ravage into the kill. Die back on 23 Savage. It's now turned into a 4 versus 5. I'm not sure if T1 have enough damage on top of all this. There's so much damage to that BKB. This will be a dieback. Another cold embrace saving him. Baroshrike's going to fight with the hook shot to follow. Only 2 alive for T1 versus the 3 of VP. Finger of Death doing a ton of damage in the meantime, but GPK pops the BKB. Still going for Throne. Finds it.
Wow.
Oh!
Dude, on the other side, the creeps were hitting Throne for T1.
And if you're curious about the growth of Alliance over the course of this tournament, well, we also have a video about their journey to this point.
As well. Okay, Gold. The Winter's Curse will stop Ghostic right in his tracks, and the Willow, for that matter. Bignum could be in trouble. Bignum will dive first. Zephen has been killed back into Nickel Baby. Nickel Baby is actually destroying the complete Unique, going for Terrorblade last bomb. Demos has the Aegis still to himself. The Sunder BKB, he's able to TP. The Ravage Nisha can't go back to his teammates. He's going to fall. Yet again, Uppy, also in a difficult position, killed by a single hit there from Nickel Baby. Daedalus crit will do the trick. Azai is hoping for the combo. There was no Nyx to follow up though. Nickel Baby actually sunders Nisha. Thank you for the free life, says Nickel Baby.
Instead of trying to end this game with the 0 kills on Alliance.
Oh, Nickel Baby in the trees. This might be their first kill. They finally get saved. 1 kill for Alliance.
Oh, he dodged it.
And they get the Winter Wyvern as well. So 5 versus 3, but Nightfall wants to fight. Gets off the Lucent Beam. Elsay's going to connect on the Timber. Buyback onto the Winter Wyvern now is S4. Only, I mean, the timers on the deaths aren't that long right now. So I'm just going to pop the BKB. A beautiful Earth Spike onto 2 into the Rolling Thunder. And that is going to be a freebie. 2 freebies, in fact, for Alliance. So this should close it out.
Sharpshooter. But it is going to go to score for 3. RP up to 3. And they're going to punish them all at once. That area damage is too much for OG to deal with. Alliance finally taking the team fire of their dreams and will give further play to cancel Sox's TP.
Jenkins, what were you doing just now?
Nothing.
What's in your hand? Give it to me. We are broadcast professionals, Jenkins. We do not play on company time.
He did it too.
But I was here at the time when I was needed on camera 3 seconds before, ready to go.
Don't call out your brother like that, all right? You're in big trouble, young man.
Sorry.
Whenever we play this Hanskin interview, I swear, play it.
Yeah, we just played against OG. We won 2-0. It was pretty good. Like, I think it was really, really close, actually. Like, there were some hype games for sure. even though we won 2-0 in both games in similar, I guess, time, it was really close and really clutch, I feel like. It was really also super awesome for us to win after all this drama that has been going on with, like, you know, Jimmy talking some smack online and stuff like that, so pretty good to shut them down, you know. I mean, I'd like to think we learned a lot from the VP game. We're just gonna, yeah, obviously we're gonna take the T1 series first, but I think VP, they sort of have this kind of style where when they win like really dominantly. That's their style. They play really fast pace and tempo, and they kind of choke you really early on. But when it doesn't work, it can look different. Losing to them, it's, you know, sometimes it's draft, sometimes we make some mistakes in the early game, and the game just goes like that. I think it's part of their style. We've definitely been up and down generally. I think for some reason on our boot camps we've been just smashing everything, you know. I mean, I guess Dota is just a thing that goes up and down, you know. There's a new patch coming out, you might be like, you're not really figuring out what's happening yet, like what you want to do. And I think we are a team with, like, we have pretty specific players, like we really like certain things, like, you know, I feel like it's not a secret anymore, like what's our signature heroes and stuff like that. And sometimes it might take some time to adapt, and you know, how do we draft these things, you know, what do we work in the patch, stuff like that. T1, they're a really solid team. They seem to be working really hard. Like, they played the Singapore major, compared then to now, like, which was the last time they played in Sinatron teams before this major. It's just night and day. I think they're a really strong team. I think they play pretty fast, and they're good at this patch. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're still like I think they're at the boot camp, or I mean the major hotel in Kiev, so they're grinding really hard. I think it'll be a tough game, but yeah, I think we got some tricks we can show against them also.